Hey, what's up everybody? Hitbox Dustin here. I have a really big video for you to show you, and I'm really excited to show it to you. See, I just made a mistake, so I want to reset training mode. If you notice, I didn't reach way up here and go touchpad plus X, or use the training mode keys where I go like this to reset Tekken, like on the default profile. This is a button layout that is specifically made to give me a Tekken reset button in training mode, so that if I just really want to grind out triple electrics, I can just do it over and over again without having to change my hand position. I just can literally zone in on the execution. So that's what it is. If you drop the combo, reset. If you wave them all the way to the wall, reset. It doesn't matter. If you want to just go for that corner carry and do it over and over again, you've got a reset button. So this is huge just to make your training mode efficiency just go to the maximum. So this is the Tekken 7 training mode combo practice button layout. And I'll show you how to import that. But before I do that, I want to show you the other one because I have it already on another switch here. A training mode layout number 2 that is for the dummy control stuff for when you want to practice punishes. So right now, this is a touchpad button. So I can do touchpad plus X, and I can do touchpad plus circle, so I can practice punishing Akuma. So this is huge because it's just right here. You can restart and then do training mode dummy record over and over again. And also, there's a start button here, an options button, so that, you know, if you want to record, there you go. Okay, so now I want to start recording. Touchpad plus circle. I'm going to do, let's just do a DP again. So there's the DP. Press start right here to finish. All of it is right there on my interface. Now, this is extremely useful for training, as you might imagine, because everything you can just completely focus on what you're doing. But also, it is it's just a good tool because I personally don't use these buttons in Tekken, so I sacrificed them for extra commands when something that I do, which is a lot of training mode. So please use these. These are amazing, and it is supplementary to, like I showed you before, on the default profile. Like, let's say up here on the default, so everything is back to normal. It makes it so I don't have to reach all the way up here and press touchpad over and over again every time I drop. Like, oh no, touchpad X. Or if I want to do touchpad plus X, I can do the training mode keys to do it with the stick. So let me show you how to actually import into this crossup and start doing it yourself, because we all spend a lot of time practicing when we want to get good. So let's show you how to actually do it. So let me pop up the designer here. Okay, so here it is. This is the controller at 1.06 out of the box. So I will put a download link for you to actually download 106 and get it yourself. Make sure that you go here when you do. Oh, I gotta click on this. I was clicking on my X-Plane interface. Reinitialize and update your controller. That will put you to the same exact settings that I'm at right now, and I'll show you how to actually install these profiles. So let's put it on profile switch 2. So on the left over here, there's a switch, and that's at the top. It's in profile 1. Then you can switch the middle position, which is profile 2. And then the third position, which is 2 lines, that's the third position. So we're going to do the second position. And now we're going to go settings, import layout, and we're going to browse layouts. Now I don't have a keyboard in front of me. There's you can go Control I for import, and then you can start typing TR for training, and it will go down and highlight all of the training modes. So if you notice, it's not just for Tekken. We've got these for all of the games. So we're going to go Tekken 7 combo practice. That's the first one I showed you. We're gonna import that. It's got the instructions. We're gonna send it to designer. So now you can actually see what it is. So simply what it is there's a button right here that resets our training mode. And now we're going to go to profile 3, which is normally the default Smash profile. So we're gonna switch it to be PlayStation stuff, and I'm going to do the same thing. You can either go Control I for import or do it the long way like I'm showing you and scroll down to training mode dummy practice, and that is this layout right here. So touchpad plus X, touchpad plus circle in the start, and this is what it actually looks like in the designer. So then once you put them on here for your profiles 1, 2, and 3, then we go save controller, and then you save it to your controller. But I already saved it to mine, so let me go back and we'll just look at it again real quick. And then I will actually show you how to customize them for yourself. So right now I'm in position 1, which is the default. So everything is normal, just like this is what you would play in a tournament on. So this is where I would use the training mode key, where I hold these and I restart. Now I'm going to go into position 2, which is dummy reset mode for combo practice. So I can just grind out my combo, oops, and then restart without even thinking. So you can focus on grinding your combo, not resetting training mode. And then we're going to go to the third position that I have it set, which is for when I want to do dummy controls. And now this is the options button, touchpad for dummy playback, and reset, of course. And yeah, there you go. So that is the 3, oh yeah, he's still going. That's the 3 profiles at work. That's how you use them. And now let me just continue just while we're doing this to show you how to customize them yourself. So what I'm going to show you is if you go to some of the secret menu profiles, there are these alternate button layouts that you should definitely check out. Like this one is an arrow key style layout. So we got up, down, left, right. And let's say I don't use default. So I use something like this arrow key layout. So when I try to do this, it's not applicable. So I'm going to have to make my own training mode layout because I like playing a certain way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now make a dummy training mode thing for you. We're going to go click on the button, and then we're going to go training. Actually, no, let's do the dummy control one. Actions, menu, and we're going to have this one be the touchpad button, and we're going to have this one be the options button. Now let's just do the combo practice style layout on this one, which we call thumb foo. This is if you want to play on the top 6 buttons and then control all the directions with your thumb. I'm going to make this right here be the special training, there it is, Tekken 7 reset. So I actually preloaded these on here, for example, but then we would save controller and do the same thing. So that way these are now in the K2 spot. This is K2 and K3 spot on the secret menu. So let me show you real quick in case you haven't played with the secret menu yet, because it's awesome. When you plug in your crossup, let me get rid of the designer. I'm going to unplug it here. And now what happens when I hold down, let's do K2 first. Let's do the thumb foo style. So I'm going to hold it down. And while I plug in the cord up here, I plugged in the cord, I held this button down. So now I'm going to press the home button so the controller gets recognized. And if I take this position over here, the switch, and I go into the 3rd position, which I'm already in, it now remembers, or it puts me into that secret menu mode that we just saw, which is we held down K2. So right here we have left, down, right. So I will hide it again, and we have left, down, right. And then here is our 1, 2, 3, 4 for our buttons. So if I wanted to do an electric, I would go forward, down, and then I would go right +2. And that's how I play Tekken now. So what we did is we put in our own training mode reset button so that I can practice electrics this way. Whoops. Oh, 2's right here. See, I don't actually train on this one very often. So left, down, right, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So forward, down. There we go. But this is a great layout actually, because it allows you to hold all 6 buttons and use your thumb. And then now we added a training mode reset. So let's do the same thing again. I'm going to unplug the controller here. I'm going to unplug it. And this time we're going to hold down kick 3, and we're going to load up the other custom layout we made. And now that we held it down, we're going to go log in, press start. Now this is the arrow key style. So let me bring it back up just to show you. So you know exactly what we're doing. K3, I held down K3, which is this button. And now we have this button layout. We've got arrow keys, up, down, left, right, training mode commands, and we do our 1, 2, 3, 4 down here on the bottom row. So I'll just show you for an example. This is for if this was the layout you trained with and you really like. So let's test it out. So we've got left, down, up, like here. We've got 1, 2. We're practicing electrics right now. So now if I want to do electric, I'm going to go forward, down, and then I'm going to go down, forward, 2. Just like that. Or if I wanted to do an omen, I would do it with 1. So 1 is right here. There we go. I spend too much time on default. These layouts are really rad. You should try them. So yeah, and that is... Okay, so yeah, these are the training mode layouts. If you wanted to, the last thing I guess I didn't show you is how to actually export this and make this your own. Let's say this could be any layout you want, but let's say we really like this one. We're going to go Control E for export, or click here and go Export Layout. And I don't have a keyboard in front of me, so I would type in this Tekken 7 training mode arrow key. And it took a screenshot here so it knows it. And then I'll type my notes, and I will type, you know, whatever link if I made a video to show you how cool my layout is. And then I would click Save Layout to PC. So I'd go Save Layout to PC, type it here, and then it will be right at home with all of the other training mode stuff. So yeah, this is everything. Actually, I did more information than I planned on, but this is literally everything you need to know to just completely master Tekken. Because if you have use for these training mode profiles, let's see, touchpad plus X, and then touchpad plus circle right here for playback. If you actually learn to use all this stuff, you can get way more efficiency out of your time. So this is a huge deal because we all practice. You can say you don't, but we all need to practice and should be practicing. So if you really want to up your punish game, you should definitely try out the Tekken 7 training dummy because this is a really big deal. And also check out for our other games our tailored training mode profiles and layouts just for them, so you can get the most miles out of your cross up. So happy training.